Hey Virgo, this could resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Take a resonates, leave what doesn't. May not resonate for every Virgo, but let's get into the message. Find out what Spirit wants you to know. So this feels like a really reassuring message just from the cards that I've pulled so far. So what I'm getting is whoever I'm picking up on, I feel like you've recently, potentially recently, someone may have, betrayed you. Someone really jealous of you, or someone with their own, kind of issues going on. Like they've done something to really, really stab you in the back, okay? And I'm seeing that this is coming from somebody. Like it happened from someone. It may sort of be happening, you take what resonates, but it's like it's happened from somebody that you once upon a time had really good chemistry with, okay? You had great vibes with this person. It was a really positive connection, and this person was really into you, okay? But at this moment in time, I'm getting that like you may be feeling ignored by this person, okay? And I feel like someone's angels are coming through to make sure that you don't let them flip your perception of yourself too much for too long, okay? Because you are really, 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 really beautiful. And like as a soul, okay, like there's something about your eyes where there's a glimmer, like there's light that shines from your eyes, and who you are just at the core, just authentically, just as you are, right? Not just your body, right? Like your body is beautiful. This is important. Like, I don't know who this is for, okay? I'm hearing like the letter, like it's like S. Your name may start with S. Whoa. Okay, they want you to know that you are perfect as you are, right? There's nothing that you need to, change about yourself just because this one person has decided to, hurt you, start ignoring you. They went from being into you to just like, they may have said something to you that really hurt your feelings, right? They may have actually, attacked your body. They may have just attacked your authenticity. And even trying to just like cast just bad luck onto you, just bad juju onto you, right? But I think juju's a nickname for justice, isn't it? And I feel like, I think this is just a reminder for whoever this is for to remember that you are very stable, okay? With or without this person. You've been stable, right? And you will continue to be stable with or without this person. It's just that I'm seeing like this person has been getting into your head, okay? And you may have been really into them, right? And I'm just going to find out like what happened here, because this just feels like something has just happened quite abruptly, or, like maybe you let them, poke at you maybe one too many times, and then, like before and that's how they come for your confidence, right? It's just, little dags here and there at your solar plexus, at your insecurities, and whatever. And it's just like, before you know it, you just feel like half of who you were, or you feel like a shell of who you were, right? But something like this person just like ripped something from you, right? Where they just started ignoring you. Right? Like you may have been attached to this person, and then they've just like shut you down, shamed you, or just gone off at you, or just something. They've done something really, like it's really hurt you. And it's like, it's affecting your perception of yourself. Yeah, look. So your ego could be really hurt from what this person said, right? This person actually attacked your ego. So understand this, right? Your spirit doesn't have an ego. Your soul, it has an energy signature, but it doesn't have an ego, right? So that's the funny thing about ego is, even when somebody says something that hurts us, it's not necessarily the core of us that gets hurt. It's the energetic matrix in our ego that gets hurt, right? And that may feel like our emotions getting hurt and our mind getting hurt, which can then result in, psychological effects, like mental health, what some call mental health issues, right? But this is merely just someone someone that has had a, like this person that did this to you, okay, like their ego has been hurt, right? So they may have been attacked in the same way that they've attacked you, right? And that's the most saddest thing, is like people just treat each other however they've been taught to treat people, you know. But something about this person where it really, like, it was just a really big stab in the back, like a really big betrayal, okay? But I am seeing that, you know, like this, they've hurt your ego, but like your soul, like I'm saying, is beautiful, okay? And it's okay for your ego to be hurt. You know, it's not something that you need to sit around and, like, you know, beat yourself up about. You know, you're human and everyone, like, your ego will get hurt if it's not fully integrated and properly integrated. So, and that takes time, you know. So maybe looking into ego integration could help you during this time. You know, or just coming in a stand that it's not you that's hurt, right? It's just the ego that's hurt, and it will pass, okay? Because this could have even been a love affair, right? Where you just have become really fed up with this person, right? Or this could have been a love affair where you were like their secret fix or their secret lover, and, you know, they might have just been, you know, giving you attention, maybe breadcrumbs, just for them to pull it all back. And yeah, I'm just getting something about you being really fed up with this energy, really fed up with the way that they've been treating you. Okay, and, you know, I'm just getting like you're secure in like your job, okay, like your finances or something like that, okay? You may have a business, you may have like a good job, okay, but, or like a job that brings money in for you, right? And your guides are kind of saying, you know, focus on what you can control. So there's an amazing prayer you can say, and it's, Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, like, and the wisdom to know what a dirty offer is from somebody, or you know, a clean offer is from somebody the next time someone approaches you. Exhibit A approaches you. I don't know why it's coming out like that, but yeah, there may be something a bit different about whoever this person is, like, that's approached you, and I feel it weighing on you, like, and they just want you to know, like, you're beautiful, no matter what this person said about you, no matter what they've projected onto you. You're beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. Your eyes are beautiful. Your body is beautiful. Don't let this person drag you down, okay? Especially over this next week, because what you've learnt here, even if this person is like, you know, it's like they've transferred some shitty energy onto you, and you've just got to shake it off, boo. You just got to shake it off, like, genuinely. Just run, shake it off, dance so passionately that the thunder comes from the sky. But seriously, you know, like, seriously, because you've got that beautiful power inside of you, that magic inside of you, that glimmer, that light inside of you that should not be dimmed, especially for too long, from somebody that's in their ego. And you know that, right? Like, you know. And I'm just getting, pretty girl, you should be smiling. A girl like you should never look so blue. You're everything I see in my dreams. I want to say that to you if it wasn't true. Yeah, that's called Treasure. I was channeling that song in the other reading, actually. But yeah, like, you are treasure. You know, and your guides want to remind you that today. Maybe you haven't been getting their memos, maybe you haven't been getting their signs or their messages because this person's been ignoring you, right? And that's what I'm getting. Like, they've said something mean or gone off with somebody else, and they're ignoring you, and like, and you're just like, well, what about, like, what the fuck? Like, and it's like this person has attacked you little bit by little bit over time, right? And, you know, you may even feel like you've just wasted a lot of time with this person, but no time is wasted, right? There is no time wasted, only wisdom gained, right? So now you know, the next time that someone like this approaches you, or even if you're attracted to somebody like this, you will recognize the same energy signature, right? Or the same energy pattern, and you'll be able to avoid people like that in the future. So this has actually set you up for a more happy, positive future, even though it feels shitty right now, right? Okay, so another thing that's going on is you may have someone sort of really nosy up in your business, especially if you've got social media. Like, you may be someone that's dealt with bullies or people like trying to bully you, just trying to get all up in your business, right? And even that could be sort of like, could have been keeping you stuck. Who is this for? But really, I think the main thing is like the loss of this relationship, like, or this person just like disappearing on you, like what the fuck, you know? And you could sort of romanticize this person, you know, like it's like you go into these different like phases, like headspaces about it, like you romanticize it, like, oh, they've just, you know, like disappeared and then they'll come back, like, you know. But it's just important that you protect your mind at this time. So, you know, not to watch too many tarots, if you've been watching too many tarots, right? And you'll know, you know, like, you know, it's up to you to parent your inner child, and, you know, like to put yourself to bed at a certain time and feed yourself, you know, like whether it's once a day, whether it's 3 times a day, whatever routine works best for you. It's up to you to get yourself up out of bed and take yourself on a walk, whether you listen to music or not. It's up to you to go and do an activity that you enjoy, right? It's up to you to nurture your inner child in that way. Take care of yourself. It's up to you to get up in the morning, brush your teeth, bathe yourself, you know, do your hair, put your makeup on, whatever you do, right? It's up to you, you know. And I just feel like whoever this Virgo is I'm picking up on today, like, you need this pick-me-up. You are so loved, like, by the angels. You are so loved by the divine. And yeah, you know, this person you've been dealing with, they do move in silence, right? They do this. They have a pattern where, you know, they disappear on people. They come in with all these good vibes, and then they go and party, right? This person may have a thing where they party, you know, and it's like you may feel like you don't even really know them, and then, you know, they could be on a different account, like attacking your social media, like, you know, they could have, like, I'm getting like an alcoholic addiction, right? Like, they may be alcoholic. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, if you want a soft life, I saw this the other day on TikTok, and she's like, oh, my best friend just fucked me up with what she said. She said, if you want a soft life, why are you being hard on yourself? Like, does that hit or does that hit, right? Don't be mean to yourself when you've been dealing with someone that is genuinely a mean, cruel, they're in their shadow energy, they're manipulative, right? They're nasty. You know, they're nasty, and you're allowed to accept that, you know, that they're nasty, right? That's a nasty man, that's a nasty woman, right? How they treated you is nasty, you know, and you just got to come to acknowledge that so you can move on past this. Because yeah, this person maybe, you know, sort of like monitors you as well. Like, it's so weird, but yeah, they move in silence. They trap a lot of people. That's what I'm getting with their manipulation. They do this a lot, like, to a lot of different people. Okay, I'm hearing like maybe like I'm pretty sure I'm hearing Adrian or like Antonio. Let's see if I can pick up any other names. Okay, I'm hearing. So the letter M could be significant. The letter G is significant. Right? The letter I is significant. Right? Especially with that I, it's like, yes, this person, if their name starts with I, they definitely have some kind of like addiction. Like, you know, like a proper addiction that they go and indulge in, and then they come back, like, hurt people. So, you know, you may just feel like this person's used you. I was just going to say, like, they've used you, like, you know what I mean? Like for a fetish thing or something like that. Like, it's so weird what I'm picking up on, but I mean, it's not weird. I'm here today to remind you, you know, that life is an adventure, okay? You may even have Andromedan energy, Andromedan starseed codes, you know, so you don't really, you know, you may not like fit in with everybody all the time, but you're meant to move. You're meant to, you know, be active. You're meant to, you know, be different, stand out, and embrace your masculine and your feminine energy, you know, like, and be who you are. And that's what I was channeling, a song like that. And I'm waiting, I'm like sitting, waiting for it. It was coming, and I hear it now. And it's Jessie J, Who You Are. Who You Are by Jessie J. Don't lose who you are in the name of the stars. Seeing is believing, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart. Yeah, you are not, she's saying something like you're not losing, you know, everything's going to be all right. You are gold. Oh my God, your team loves you. I just want you to know that, like, everything I've said here is it's customed for somebody. It's custom made, this message, for someone. So, you know, embrace the tower, you know, let yourself be sad, but don't be sad for too long. Like I'm saying, it's up to you to take care of yourself, okay? Don't wait for this person and their text message or their call to be the thing that gives you a pick-me-up, right? That's what they want, you know? Like, that's what someone like them, how they operate. They want you to be reliant on their energy like a drug, you know? But your energy is it's addictive in itself, you know? Look, call me. You know, it's like you're gold sitting around telling a rock to call it up. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, gold, you're a gold nugget in the earth, and you're just like, oh, trying to talk to this rock, like, and though we're all, you know, they're all alive, they're all vibrating on a certain frequency, like you're on a very high frequency naturally. And once you like purge this person's energy out of your field, you will, look at that, drop it in the bin. Right? Maybe even drop talking to your mother or something like that for a little while. You'll see, Angel, that like, you know, your worth it should not be defined by this person, you know, and whether they contact you or not, whether they're going to use you again or not, right? Because that's how you feel, and you need to honor how your inner child feels. If it feels used, abused, manipulated, right? You just got to write down all these feelings that you feel and try to identify what it is you're feeling. And just, you know, like, write it out, journal about it, okay? Because, yeah, like, this person doesn't deserve you, and you're better off, you know, going and winning elsewhere, okay? You also may have Mayan codes, right? You are a very special soul. That's why this is coming in, and you are destined for success, okay? So whatever the fuck this person told you, like, it's pissing me off now, because it's whatever the fuck this person told you, they can shove it up their freaking butthole and forget that you ever existed, because honestly, one day this person may know your name. You know what I mean? And they were in a secret competition with you the whole time. This motherfucker's in secret competition with everyone because they're in their ego. That's why they wanted to bruise yours. Okay? Sorry that's come out, but like, someone's ancestors is coming through. I love you so much. Let me know if this resonated. See you in the next one. Peace to the Cosmic Tribe.